once upon a time, I came up with an idea to just hurt things a lot. Hence the teams Quad Band OU, Quad Band RU, Quad Band NU, and Quad Band UU. These teams had a bunch of banded things on it, because I just wanted to hurt things a lot. And basically the idea of those teams was to overpower the other team's one physical wall, and once it's gone, kind of just tear through the rest of their team like butter. You go through the hard outer shell of their defensive core, and the soft innards are just there for you to kill, I guess. That sounds really morbid. Get back on track here. 4 banded threats wasn't enough. Hence the team banned. Just straight up. I don't know what to do in it. Let's go for game. 6 choice banded Pokemon. All on a team. I have Stealth Rock there. And we're just gonna, I mean, that Fracture set is beautiful. I need Sleep Fodder? Perfect. I can Sleep Talk guaranteed and Outrage. Not bad. And so far I haven't lost. I'm actually 6-0 with this team. So I'm probably gonna start losing now that I'm recording, but you know what? I figured we'd give it a shot and get some of these on camera, because they're quite interesting battles actually. Entry hazards, I haven't really fought any yet. Obviously they would completely smash this team because I'd have to switch every time I go for a move, although not always, because the moves are just so powerful. Nothing on this team has below 328 attack other than Steelix, which is like 295 or something, but it also has Sheer Force. I don't know. Once again, it doesn't appear like he has anything to really switch into moves, although this is a lot more standard of an RU team than I'm used to. I'm probably gonna suspect the Arrow lead, and I'm just gonna go with Chinchino and go for the Rock Blast, and then take it out. And I'll probably tempt him to go into Nidoqueen, which means I'd have to switch to something, which means something dies. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm banded. Bolt Seed would probably kill. Arrow is frail as hell. There's the Aerodactyl, and please taunt me. No, he's gonna set up rocks. He's smart. So he's probably gonna get up Stealth Rock as I just take him out with a Bullet Seed. There's no way that wouldn't do 20% per hit. It's probably gonna do more like 25. Arrow is really frail, and it's a neutral banded hit. And that basically says, hey, if you want to switch into Nidoqueen after, I'm not complete setup fodder with Rock Blast. I'm actually going to be able to do some damage. You have to think a bunch of turns in ahead while using this team, because it's kind of like once you've chosen your move, you don't want to stay in until you die. Wow, that didn't even kill. When did Arrow get bulky? Perfect crit. Did that? No. So close. He taunted anyway. Not bad. Unfortunately, he's gonna get up his Stealth Rock. And Jard just kind of, yeah. Hello. Guy in the chat. Wifier, did I just straight up die? That came very close to straight up dying. I'm faster than you as well. Ooh, crit. It just died. Not bad. Ah. So far, Chinchino is just doing work. What does he have to switch in? I guess Nidoqueen? And that's the whole reason I chose to go for Bolt Seed first turn was in case Nidoqueen wanted to come in. So in a really roundabout way, he for some reason went into Slowking, and that's just gonna die. Not quite sure what he's doing with that switch in. I really have no idea what he's doing with that switch in. So yeah, anyway, somehow that Slowking didn't die. I'm not quite sure how that's possible. But you can switch into whatever. I don't really care if. Please don't get paralyzed. Sweet, now Slowking's dead. Well, so far he has lost half of his team, and the Chinchino still is at 100%. He's just gonna get up Stealth Rock here? Is that really what he's gonna do? He's actually gonna let half his team die to Chinchino, which hasn't even lost any HP yet. Ooh, Sky Attack Power Herb. Not bad. Okay. I have no idea what to even say about that. Do I go into Druddigon and go for an Outrage? I hope Nidoqueen, of course, would have Ice Beam. What am I saying? Stealth Rock is totally pointless, so I could go into that thing and Iron Head. That's just gonna draw out the Poliwrath, though. I mean, Fracture is kind of a safe switch into that thing. Braviary would just get smashed with a Stone Edge. I could go into Steelix, and I could just go... Because then he's going to be forced to actually hurt me. And the problem is I'm going to have to lock myself in an Iron Head, because I'm not going to blow up, obviously, at full health. And Earthquake is rather whatever. He just taunted. That's very fine. Poliwrath would probably still take a bit of damage. Like, obviously everything takes a bit of damage, but it would... Okay. That works very well. Thank you for switching in the one thing that can't threaten me. Unless you are, like, offensive with grass? Not? Good lord, that just did 94% to the Clefable. Ah! Fire Blast. I just fell out of my chair. I don't know if you guys could notice. Well, I'm gonna go into Braviary and just go for a quick U-turn. This is the only time you will ever see me using a Choice Band in Braviary. Don't expect to see me using it in NU ever, because Sub-Bulk Up is much better. I wouldn't say it's much better, but I prefer it just because of the ability it has to just end games immediately, because people will predict band, go into a Lumamola as you sub, and then you're at +1 as they switch out, and it's just a big... You know how it is. You've been on my channel before. Bouffalant can take any hit. Go for the Wild Charge if that guy wants to come in, and then I have things for Nidoqueen afterwards, so that's gonna be... And if Nidoqueen wants to come in, I can take any hit. This thing's bulky as hell. It can also kill Nidoqueen. In comes Poliwrath. I don't really want to stay in for that. Because like I said, it's my only thing that can take on Nidoqueen. Although Braviary is faster than Nidoqueen, I have stuff. Let's go for a reckless Choice Banded Wild Charge. And if he switches out in the Nidoqueen, he deserves the win for predicting that somehow. Ooh, Toxic. Well, Poliwrath didn't die from that somehow. That's a lot bulkier than I remember. I'm gonna go with the Braviary real quick and just hit it with a Brave Bird. So, you can die. Apparently that's not powerful enough, but Braviary is certainly powerful enough. There's no way, please, no way. Yeah, there was... it's too powerful. Braviary is just too powerful, and this is going to be a 4-0 because I don't think Nidoqueen, unless it's Scarf, can outspeed me, and if it is Scarf, then I can go into Bouffalant and kill it off with a Head Charge. So, and also running Scarf Nidoqueen is absolutely stupid. So, I'm going to type some in GG, and we're now 1-0 in this Showdown narration, and we're still a decent amount of time. Let's find another one real quick, I guess. We're just going to keep going. Maybe depending on how long this match is, maybe we can get in a third. I might just stick with the 2. You guys can see the basis of this team is absolutely awesome. I really like what I've done here. I really don't like that, though. I have no idea what he'll lead with. That could be a lead with U-turn, that could be a lead with Fake Out, Ice Shard crap, that could be a lead with Volt Switch, that could be a lead with Shenanigans. I kind of want to put Sap Zipper on this thing just because I hate Whimsicott. Not as much as I hate Liepard. I would take Whimsicott over Liepard every single day of the week forever. I'm also going to try to get up Stealth Rock because that looks very important against his team. That thing's weak. Lantern is absolutely okay with me. I'm going to get up some Stealth Rock. Steelix is generally my fodder, and it's on the simple basis that it can get up rocks, which is, like, rocks, if they're this important, like in this game, they're really important. If rocks are that important, I'll generally fodder Steelix to get up my rocks, and on top of that, he's the weakest thing on this team. Like, as crazy as that is, he's the weakest thing, and on top of that, I don't think I can live a hit from anything. Even Beautifly might be able to kill me. Do I want to keep this thing as, like, nothing on his team gets sleep, does it? Does Beautifly get sleep? Slash learn Beautifly, sleep powder? Beautifly can't sleep powder. So I'm just gonna let this thing die. And then I'll go into... The thing is, he has a bunch of flying things, and I don't think I can take out Lantern without going for an Earthquake. Let me do a quick calc here. Choice Band, Adamant, 252. Outrage does a lot. Won't kill. Don't really like the look of that, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Let's go. In case you're wondering why I only have 2 moves, yeah, I already explained that actually. Outrage, because it's super powerful. I have a lot of other things on this team for Steel types. like a lot of other things on this team for steel types, and I think everything other than ooh, crit. I don't know if that mattered. It completely depended on his spread. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt though and say that matters. So I don't know if you can kill me actually, Seasonal. Buffalo. Okay, what am I saying? Chinchino and this thing are the only ones that don't have a move to hit steel types with. Everything else either has Earthquake or Superpower. So I can afford to just run Outrage and Sleep Talk so that if I need a Sleep Water I can put this thing in and Sleep Talk and guarantee myself an Outrage. So that's what I was trying to say. I don't know if it can kill me from full. It isn't a Weavile, it is a Sneasel. Although I don't have a Violate, we'll see. Oh, he is completely faster and just goes for Nice Punch. That explains that. I think I speed tie with that thing with Chinchino, which is not fun in the least because it has low kick, but this is really my only hope. Can I please win a speed tie? Otherwise I think I'll lose this battle. I really don't deserve the speed tie, but I could. Now I don't get it, but I still live. Wow, Chinchino is apparently kind of bulky, although like I said it is just a Sneasel. Can I go with the Braviary and just threaten 3 out of the 4 things that he has left? 4 out of the 4 things that he has left, and I outspeed 3 out of 4 of them? Okay. Banded Braviary is certainly useful in RU. I don't know the extent of its use in NU because A, I've never used it, and B, I feel like it is just completely walled by Alomomola. Although, Choice Banded Brave Bird might actually KO Alomomola. I don't know. Okay, he sends in Beautifly, it's already at half health. I think I just outspeed it, and he says he's defensive, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and I mean, it didn't really matter because I already had Rock Step and it would have been dead on the time that he came back in. I'm guessing it was just going to Volt Switch. It probably didn't have Ice Beam if it was defensive, so. Oh well. And we're just doing work here with Choice Banded Braviary. I don't quite understand the Beautifly. I don't quite understand the Whimsicott. If you're just going to try to go for a paralysis, yeah, you are, and I'm probably going to. Yep, okay. Miss Leech Seed, and that is instant embracement, I think. Didn't really complain, didn't really whine, just kind of took a deep breath and Miss Leech Seed. Not that the Leech Seed really mattered. Primeape can definitely kill. I kind of want to keep Braviary around for the Scyther, because Scyther can be a problem. I don't know if I want to sack Chinchino here. No, Chinchino's going to be... let's just let each thing go until it dies. Maybe he'll miss a Stone Edge. I'd feel bad if he did. Okay, he didn't. Bouffalont can probably do damage right now. Hopefully that looked... He looks choiced. Every Primeape basically is, and I didn't see Lefties or Life Orbs, so I'm just going to go for a Head Charge and hope that it kills. Perfect, Scyther's dead. And now he's probably going to go for the close combat, which means I can go into Druddigon and do damage. No, I'm not going to be able to live it. I was gonna say Bouffalant's bulky, but it's not that bulky. I'm gonna sack this thing first. Crit probably didn't matter, and I'm not gonna calc it, it doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna go into Chinchino. If he's banded, I win, because I'll outspeed. If he isn't, then I feel like a Choice Banded Sucker Punch will be able to kill. What am I doing? I can just go for Bullet Seed. No, he is Scarf. I kind of want to calc this. Sucker Punch at 75 to 88. He's at 88, which means wow, voice crack, which means I need to do max damage. If I switcheroo that real quick, close combat does not kill. So it's gonna be the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. What am I at time-wise? 17 minutes? Yeah, I'm just gonna end it off here. Not gonna make it too much longer. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think the team's really cool. I'm apparently already like decently up the ladder because I'm 8-0. I have no idea. I'm gonna check my rank real quick, and that's gonna be the video. So, good lord, I've played a lot of tiers. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna put a dot in there so it helps the chat. There we go. are you? I am now 14-7. I have no idea because I've played earlier battles on this count as well. I think I was 6-7 though, which means I've gone quick math 8-0 with this team. That's not bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a really rambly and long and stupid outro, so I'm just gonna leave you with that, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow, if not the day after that. So peace.